livestock auction here next to the airport. I saw a sign that said airport, so I had to make a small detour. I love checking out airports. This is it right here. A tiny little airport. Not much, not a whole lot to see, but I'm just going to check it out for a bit. I just walked past the gate and there's one plane sitting there. This is tarmac. Yeah, I'm not sure what this airport's called. I guess it's called Rocky Mountain Air Base, I think. But here it's still in Alamosa. Yeah, this would be the terminal of it. It's very tiny, not much to see in there. And you get a view of these mountains, the surrounding areas. Yeah, this airport is called Monte Vista. I wasn't sure of it, but yes, I looked it up, and it's Monte Vista Regional Airport. Monte Vista in the San Luis Valley. This is the center of town. Here at Monte Vista. Down the road from Alamosa. Oh, probably like 15 minutes. This building in the corner, yeah, that's a post office. Here's more antique trains at the end of this street, next to Hope's Castle Center. Yeah, these are very antique. Just showing you what it's like here in Monte Vista. It's a smaller town, smaller city. like the lack of traffic. Here, Monte Vista is known for its crane festival. So, it's a thing to keep in mind. From what I see in this town, yeah, it's very blue collar. It's like the other towns I've visited along the way. One thing you'll see when you visit here to Monte Vista and Alamosa. It's also the home of the Sky High Stampede. Now this is the main drag. This is 160 and 285. The streets of Monte Vista. Headed to Pagosa Springs. Highway 160 going west. South Fork 30 miles from this point. Pagosa is 72 miles. And the next town is going to be Del Norte. Del Norte. Norte. That translation means of the north. Of north. Monte Vista. I ran into this alongside the road. This is something you don't see very much, drive-ins. They've gone extinct almost. There's only a handful that remain. I'm gonna go check it out. This is the main entrance. Little shack. Yeah, little ticket booth. Wow. Yeah, the Star Drive-In. That's screen number 2 over there. So, right next to the Best Western Hotel. Yeah, not many of these exist anymore. Everything's online streaming, and not many people want to experience the drive-in. Yeah, this is the speaker. I think you put it inside your car so you can hear the movie. And these are the original ones. They even have a little playground for the kids. This is screen number 1. always nice to spot these kinds of things. I had to take a small little detour. Yeah, this would be the snack stand. Star Driving here in Monte Vista. Whether it's fully functioning or still functioning, I don't know. But it's always nice to see. Town of Del Norte. 7,874 feet in elevation here. Yeah, the town's here in southern Colorado, high elevation. Still on West 160. Approaching the center of town. This is Grand Avenue. Cuts right through. Give you a little tour here of the town. There's a road to go up to that mountain there, but I'm not going to do that. Or should I? If I had way more time, yes. Now from here to South Fork is 17 miles from this point, and an hour to get to Pagosa Springs. Well, I just spotted a herd of bison. This is South Fork, 8,180 feet in elevation. South Fork. right next to the mountains, so it's higher in elevation. And right next to the river. So you're on 160 headed to Pagosa Springs. So it's probably like 45 minutes before I get there. Even longer if I stop. I'm just passing some antique trains. White satin train car. That's something you don't see anymore. It's always nice to spot them along the road here. And I like knowing that these things, don't exist, or you just don't know they're there. I like surprises. Well, certain surprises. South Fork, Rio Grande, right down below the river. South Fork. Well, I wanted a cold drink, but the coolers were down, so I skipped it. So an hour and 40 minutes to get to Durango from this point. Really nice here. Very, very nice. See the river to the left. South Fork. Breathtaking scenery here in southern Colorado. Just amazing. If you're not used to elevations, it can be a bit challenging. So that's one thing to keep in mind too, the high elevations here. And the highest I've went so far on this trip was 9,400 feet. Currently at 8,000. This is South Fork. So this is what you'll see if you're in southern Colorado. Yeah, see, all the mountains here in the state are west. If you go east, you won't see any mountains at all. It's all flat. And it's already springtime. here, and it's warmer than normal. Usually March is very cold and snowy here, but it's been summer-like, like late spring, early summer. And I'm going to enter Mineral County. Yep. South Fork. Wow, just amazing.